इन सबके एनालिसिस के लिए सुधाकर देसाई हमारे साथ हैं। सुधाकर जी नमस्कार। सबसे पहले तो प्राइसेस पे जानना चाहेंगे, जिस तरह से पाम और सोया ऑयल में मूवमेंट्स देखने को मिली हैं, जहां पर ओवरऑल हिस्ट्री हमने यहां पर चेंज होते हुए देखी विद द सेंस ऑफ डिस्काउंट इन सोया तेल और पाम के प्रीमियम्स। एज ऑफ नाउ क्या सिचुएशन है, आगे जाके क्या नजर आएगी?
Thank you, Manisha ji. And let's talk about astrology. So it's a very great misalignment of the planetary position, because traditionally you always find palm to be the cheapest, and today it is the most expensive oil today. So palm also means palmistry, right? So just back from the global price outlook, I think the basic fundamental issues are, as we go, the palm nearby is very, very tight. Which is why today you have, let's say, $980 palm, $950 soya, $930, $920 sun oil. We have never seen such a thing happening. But when we really analyze what are the reasons behind it, I think it is just that the nearby palm production growth has not been very good, but February onwards palm production is going to go up, number one. Number two, palm cannot afford to lose its market share. Number three, in the very short term, because all the soft oils are going to connect into all the destinations, including India, there might be a temporary spike in palm as expected. That is what has happened. Okay. And but eventually, if you ask me, at least the paper that I presented globally in Malaysia, during April, May, June, palm prices should come back competitive to soya. So they should be in the range of $900 to $940, which is about $40-50 lower than today. Okay. And soybean oil will also be competitive with palm oil prices, which also means a different thing today, which for India means that the imports of soft oil, that is sun and soya, will occupy a major role in Indian markets. I expect out of import basket of India, if 60% was palm, it has a tendency to come down to 54 or 53% also, giving way to more imports of soft oil, price-wise. So globally, we estimate all the global oil 199,000 metric tons, 199 metric tons, and demand to be about 200 million metric tons, all oils put together. And just now we were discussing about the crude oil situation, that is the fuel. Since out of this 200 million metric tons, 50 million metric tons, that is 25%, goes into making of biofuels. And more talks are happening all over the world of aviation fuel to be made out of edible oil. So in the long term, I think the food and fuel prices are going to converge with each other. Absolutely. So in a nutshell, spot tightness of palm led by palm, farmer selling in South America because of a very big crop, as you know. All these are the factors. Eventually, palm and soya will probably remain equated longer time than we can imagine.
मुझे आपकी वो palm and palmistry वाली जो शुरुआत थी वो काफी बेहतरीन थी. But I'll move on. और ये जो बुर्सा मलेशिया में हम यहाँ पर अब सोया ऑयल के फ्यूचर्स लॉन्च होने की बात देख रहे हैं, जो काफी प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे कंफर्म भी हुई है, और क्योंकि आप मलेशिया में हैं, क्योंकि आपकी वहां पर बातचीत भी हुई है, यहाँ पर क्या डेवलपमेंट है?
Yes, I would go to that for a minute, but I would like to take a minute to say what does it mean to Indian situation. We have what are the impact of all this global situation and various price planetary situation on, and what is the opportunity for India? If I wear that hat, I think we need a better seed prices in India. Consumer prices are controlled. India can make some duty money. And also it can solve the industry issue of excessive refined oil that have been happening. So one solution, one opportunity for solving all the four problems is actually to increase the differential between crude and refined at this point in time. It will also douse some of the rally that palm is trying to make globally. So time is never more appropriate than taking this one particular measurement. We have also tried to advocate this particular opportunity out of all this. Second opportunity is, of course, our palm dependency will reduce. High palm prices are also good for our oil palm plantation mission that we have taken. And longer term, national mission on oil side becomes all the more imperative. Why? Because globally palm production हमको दिख रहा है कि it is becoming more and more stagnant. Both Indonesia and Malaysia, unless they go for high-yielding varieties, which is happening at the rate of 5% every year in the replanting area. So that is the opportunity for India right now, and the immediate response that we can do. On the topic of Bursa Malaysia, in fact, I had discussion with BMD recently. There are what is happening is that the whole world, including India, is struggling with a lack of proper tool for hedging the movement of soya oil towards Asia, including India. So Bursa Malaysia has introduced a Dalian, the Chinese exchange-linked dollarized contract for soya oil, and one can trade and hedge. More importantly, use it as a hedge mechanism. The future will be to decide how much of liquidity will happen, how much of correlation we will find with the C&F India import prices and this particular product that is being launched. Hopefully, if it works out well, it will solve a major risk management issue in movement of soft oil in the context where soft oil is going to move to Asia much larger than last year due to bumper crop in South America.
ऑलराइट, तो जैसे आपने कहा कि ऑफ कोर्स क्योंकि इंडिया लैक करता है यहाँ पर हेजिंग टूल, तो काफी हद तक जो रिस्क मैनेजमेंट इश्यूज हैं एशियन मार्केट्स में वो यहाँ पर बुर्जा मलेशिया सॉल्व करता हुआ नजर आएगा. क्लियरली जो इंडिया का लॉस है वो मलेशिया का यहाँ पर गेन है, लेकिन एक प्राइस डिस्कवरी वहां पर जरूर होती हुई नजर आएगी. सुधाकर जी, एज ऑलवेज बहुत शुक्रिया इतने सही तरीके से वो पूरी की पूरी जो इश्यूज है समझाने के लिए. इसी के साथ एक ब्रेक का भी समय है, जब लौटेंगे तो बात करेंगे इक्विटी मार्केट्स की.